Again, this has been from the What It Takes Radio Company, the Jesus Entrepreneur Experience, and thank you for your time. Thank you for being with us. The course is over, but there's much more we can learn, and I want to invite you to join me in this venture and possibly in a whole new life outlook. I look forward to that. Thank you. And the coaching experience has come to an end. So tie off a little more casual right now. Of course, let me tell you a story. I've been doing something like this for well on to 30 years. A number of years ago, I was asked to actually do a class for a well-known international bank that had hired branch managers, and they wanted them to think like entrepreneurs. And so I was brought in to do a series of presentations to help them get started. It went very well. I basically taught what you learned today, how to get a mindset, how to think, how to sell and market yourself and your branch and your bank, how to build your own little company, your own world first-class team, how to coach and counsel not only your colleagues, but even potential customers and prospects. It went extremely well. In fact, actually, after I did the 3-12-70 presentation, one of the leaders of the organization came up and he said, "This is going great, Stan. And you know that 3-12-70 idea? That is fantastic. Incredible. Where in the blank did you come up with that?" And I said, "Well, you'd be surprised." And I said, "I'll tell you about that someday." Now, the only thing that was different is I didn't have the opportunity nor the liberty to tell them the whole story, which is what you got. This is the Jesus Entrepreneur: patterns, principles, beliefs, and practices that can lead to world-class entrepreneurship and world-class business leadership. And so we'd like to come, be into your world, the world, and bring this to other people. So this is just a sample. By the way, there's a lot more we could teach. This perhaps 5 to 6 hours, a full day presentation, a conference. But there's much more you can learn about sales and marketing, about entrepreneurial building that very much flow out of the Jesus model, which we can bring to you in many other situations and very specific situations. And by the way, you see this class, but every one we do will be somewhat different each time. It will always be being updated. We will be adding to it. We will be fixing it. We will be creating new videos. And for you and your team and your organization, it will have parts of it that will be very custom to you. As I often say, I've never given the same speech or presentation or conference presentation a second time in my life. They're always different. They're always made customarily for the context, the organization, and for you, because you are the one that makes it happen. And that's true. I just recently bought a shirt from a well-known shirt manufacturer. It was an international one. I particularly like some of the styles in London, and so I got it from there. And they had a wonderful little sign on their little packaging. It was well done. Again, it was well done. It was first class. It was world class. I like nice shirts. I have to in my business. And it said this: "We craft the clothes. You make them." We craft the clothes. You make them. Well, what I've tried to do is craft a coaching learning experience. But you will have to make it. You see, now it's your turn. As I say, it's your turn in your town, in your organization. You're on stage and you're on. Now put it into practice and make it happen. Because otherwise, it's just a course in a bottle. That's all it is. You are the one who have to bring it to life. And I hope you will do that. But you see, there's also more to it than that. Not only do we want to help you present this and make it possible and to make it profitable for all that are involved, but also remember that the deal is that Jesus taught others. So we'd like to teach you how to do exactly what I just did. So we'd like to teach you how to be teachers and trainers and coaches and maybe even a bit of a guru for those people who want to be world-class entrepreneurs, world-class Jesus entrepreneurs. They want to have a Jesus entrepreneur experience. We'd love to teach you and train you how to do that. So that's important. And we'd also like for you, perhaps, to then be able to teach others. What did Jesus say? Go and teach. Go and teach. And then the ones you've taught, help them to teach others. In effect, Jesus says, Stan, build a franchise like I did. And as someone has pointed out, Jesus was one of the first franchisors. He built the core company. And then he said, you go out and keep it focused, but you can adjust it to your world, your context, wherever you are, whether you're in, Roman England, whether you're in Rome, whether you're in India, wherever you go. He was saying to the first people, make sure you make it relevant and real and practical and able for men and women, boys and girls, Jews and Gentiles, all kinds of people. Make sure you teach and love and make it possible for all of them to do that too. So what we would like to do is we want you to put this in your life. Put it into practice. All right? Then we want you to proclaim it, maybe even preach it. And then we want you to profit from it. We want you to be able to use this good business building, life enhancing, spirit filling program to actually be shared with others. And a workman is worthy of good hire. And so this is not just an organization that is dedicated to this work. This is not the kind of ministry that people say, well, it should be done for free. No, that's not what the word is all about. This is a business. We are a 501c3. We are a nonprofit business which has certain regulations and things that we abide by. But we, just like a hospital which is a nonprofit, those people who make significant contributions and do some of the significant work, they are compensated for the work they do. A good teacher is worthy of their hire. A great coach is worthy of more than their hire. And we want you to be just that. We want you to be a world-class business coach. We want you to be a world-class Jesus entrepreneur. We want you to be a world-class follower of the master entrepreneur. There's so much more we can do. There's so much more we can learn. But more importantly, there's so much more that we can put into practice. As someone once confronted me and said, Stan, good for you. You're trying to make a difference in the world. You're trying to, in maybe some case, even change the world. And then he said, but here's the challenge. Are you in the business of helping people create a new world? That's what Jesus was about. He was saying, the kingdom of God is here. It's not the old world. It's the new world. It's the real world. Come and join it. Come and dine. Come enjoy the hospitality. You will not find it easy, because what is good is never easy, but you will find it joyful. My cup runneth over. You will be blessed. And so that's what we're inviting you to do. Again, I'm Stan. Reach out to me at stanhusted@gmail.com. stanhusted@gmail.com. If you want to know more about me, just look all over the internet, search YouTube, search the Google or whatever search engine. You'll find a lot more. But if you want to know more about the Jesus Entrepreneur Experience, about the Christian Entrepreneur Network, which is the company that has its legal charter, we can tell you all about that. Certainly. And also, you're free to call me. I don't like to text and type. I like to talk. And so if we get serious, we will be exchanging communication. More than communication, we'll be exchanging relationships and, of course, sharing stories. So please reach out to me. Make the initial contact, stan@stanhouston.com. stanhouston.com. Let me try that again, because I've got a number of them, okay? stanhouston@gmail.com, stanhouston@gmail.com. That'll be the easiest for you and the best way to reach me right now. If you want to leave a message on the phone, I will let you leave the message and I'll get back to you. USA 520-664-7002, 520-664-7002. I wish you all the best and blessings, and if we can continue on, I would be grateful. All the best. The Lord has much in store for you, and I want you to be able to store it up and use it and share it with all. Bye for now. Please reach out to us. I'm Stan Houston. stanhouston@gmail.com, witradio.net, 520-664-7002, USA.